like the rhythm of the sun. Well, I was wide awake until the dawn upon her face, and the echoes of our song as it hummed along. So stay with me, you are my missing pieces. Oh, you are my missing pieces. You are my missing pieces. So won't you stay with
Yo. How's it going?
Trying to eat an apple as fast as I can. Good morning.
God. Good morning. Professionalism at its finest, folks.
Always good morning, good evening, good afternoon to everyone here to Army. We bring you in the chat. I was just realizing, I don't know if I can take Worldwide Handsome 1 and 2 in the same show.
It's a lot. It's a lot for anyone.
It's going to be a lot to absorb, so y'all just need to be emotionally prepared.
Don't feel too handsome.
Jin has released his Echo album, of course. There are 7 songs, and Brigitte is in the chat, and she's going to set up some polls as we go, because there are studio performances, of course, studio versions, but we also have Weverse and Dingle Live that some of these songs have been on. I don't know if they are music videos or sung live. I'm guessing they both are Weverse Live and Dingle Live. I'm guessing it's live. Never mind. But you guys can vote on which version of those songs for us to watch, which I'm very excited about. But first, we're going to start with Jin performing with Chris Martin and Coldplay. We're doing kind of a
nice
full experience here. So we're
I
going to
love
start
that
with that
collaboration.
first.
I think it's so cool.
Well, I think they've been just a tremendous... I mean, Coldplay's been an influence on the world, and musicians, songwriters, pop writers in particular. And they've just been... When did they release? What was their first... Yellow? Was that their big hit?
Oh, Coldplay? Yeah, that was like 2000 maybe? 2001?
Wow. So they've been around.
They've been around, yeah.
Conquering the world.
Doesn't seem like that long ago, but yes, it's been 24, 5 years.
Man, sorry. So we're going to watch that first. He's got 2 songs, The Astronaut and My Universe. We've seen, can you remind me, we've seen Jin perform, I think it was The Astronaut. Did he do both songs with Coldplay before, or just the one? I know we've seen one. It's been a minute.
It's been I can't keep it all straight, man. I mean,
know, it's a blur.
I don't know. It's not like I rewatch our videos either.
I know. We're on to the next. Anyway,
like, oh, so good. Yes, before we get started, if you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe and ring that bell so you know what we're up to at all times.
And we would greatly appreciate it if you click on the link below in the description, where you can purchase a coffee, help support the page. Reaction Wednesday events just like this with Jin and BTS. And you can even become a Thronely member. We have some Army members that are even Diamond, and they have exclusive access to our Sunday shorts along with our Thronely's Choice events, which is actually taking place tomorrow. We just filmed one on Monday. Now tomorrow we've got a bunch of videos you reacted to coming out, so that should be a lot of fun.
Okay, we have not reacted to My Universe.
Okay, it was The Astronaut. I remember it was one of them. Thank you for clarifying that. Okay, let's bring it in. Bum, bum, bum. This is just a month ago when this happened.
Okay, great.
Which for us is like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, pretty much.
I feel good about that.
Oh, Chris Martin, always with the colorful colors.
All My Love, we'll play that, I promise. Yellow, I promise we'll play that. Everglow, welcome. Viva la Coldplay, I see the Korean flag back there. Welcome from Great Britain all the way back there. Fix you, keep calm, green eyes, wow. Live forever in Korea.
This is going to be the
Let me see
Astronaut.
now. Welcome to you, welcome to you.
Okay.
All right, sing us hope. Okay, thank you. I saw you in 2017. I remember. I recognize you, my brother. Okay. Okay, but there's a young man here. Okay, you come up on stage. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see. Let me see your sign. This says, my bro, pick me. Can I sing The Astronaut with you?
Oh, so
Oh, my brother.
Chris didn't know. So his team must have set this up because I mean, they probably picked someone to come up.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is my bro. Pick me, please. Can I sing The Astronaut with love? Jin. Okay, Jin, my brother.
That's funny. That's great.
Let's go, my brother. Come on. Okay.
Okay.
What is your name?
My name is.
What is your name?
Okay.
And my team is BTS.
Oh, you're from BTS. I see. Okay.
Oh, yes, I've heard of them.
I heard of you guys. And we are the Coldplay is the second best band in the world. BTS maybe number one, I think.
I don't think so.
And we missed you, man. You've been in the military. You still look so handsome. Look at this, beautiful man. Okay. Okay, my brother. Well, two years ago, or maybe 2.5, we sang this together in Argentina.
저희가 2년 전에 같이 무대를 했었거든요. 오늘 제 또 군대 가기 전에 마지막 공연이 콜드플레이 형님 공연이었고 저의 첫 콘서트도 콜드플레이 형님.
It's hard to say. It's like I see you saying, I think he did know, but he's acting. It's quite possible, right? Because it's it's showmanship, entertainment. But definitely his team was a part of it. Because who were they going to hand a mic to set this up, right? So they might have. Does he typically have somebody to sing with this song? If so, then that would have been like a shoe-in to really surprise him. But I was just curious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, whole setup's cool. Chris seems like such a nice guy too.
They got a great vibe.
Yeah, I love their
Chemistry.
Yeah.
Okay, my brother. It's all because of you. We have a relationship with BTS, and so we're so grateful.
Great vibrato in those parts.
Full breathy tone.
When I'm with you, there is no
Nice.
I get heaven to myself when I'm with you. There is no
Nice melody.
Yeah. Great to sing too.
This way I never felt.
Chris always has cool piano parts too.
It does. It
just it's the chord progression is not that complicated, but what he does with it in the right hand especially. Yeah, that's doing that ninth tone right there.
I feel like it's a bit of a signature vibe for Coldplay. They take relatively simple their ability to repeat something but feel.
Yeah, he does like those little crunchy moments. Like take this song.
Yeah,
Like,
that's cool.
it's simple, but it's just like there's just these little nuances that he puts in it that always make it just a little bit different sounding, and you can always tell when it's him.
Yes, he definitely has a signature going on there. I love Jin's. I mean, right away, first line, that vibrato. He's got, like you said, he's got like this breathy kind of vibe, so it gives it like this sensitive, kind of just warm, invitational sound, if you will. But the vibrato that he has throughout this piece, I just really like. For some reason, that's really jumping out to me today. Maybe because it's just live with the piano, kind of stripped down. But I really, I'm enjoying the cadence of his vibrato.
I like his low tone because I feel like we don't often get to hear his low tone, particularly in the context of BTS.
We take advantage of his range.
Yeah, I feel like we get a lot of the higher stuff, which he's got a beautiful higher voice. His sort of head voice blend, always beautiful. Silver voice or silver. What's his nickname? Silver voice? Is it Silver voice?
He's worldwide handsome. I don't know.
Well, he's that too.
That's more.
But yeah, I like hearing him in sort of the basement of his voice. I like.
Yes.
Just nice full tone. Really cool. Silver voice, yeah.
Sounded familiar.
When I'm with you, there is no one else. I get heaven to myself when I'm with you. There is no one else. I feel this way I never felt.
It's got such a laid back just atmosphere taking place.
Yeah, this is cool.
There he is.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, that release too is great.
Jin, when I'm with you, there is no one. I get heaven to myself when I'm with you. There is no one else alive. A sparkle in your eyes, heaven coming through, and I love you.
Nice.
I like
Oh,
their
that's
bromance.
awesome.
I like their bromance. What a
Okay,
cool.
well, let's go. Thank you, Jin. We love you. Come some did that.
Oh, that's
I love
awesome.
those intimate moments, in the
Sorry.
context of tens of thousands of fans in an arena.
Right.
I love it. I love how they make you feel like you're just in the living room with them.
That's
Yeah.
it's exactly what it felt like. There was just kind of like a living room, or even just like a small. They turned an arena into like a small gig, like a small venue hang.
Yeah, like a coffee shop. Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. That's kind of what I was picturing, even, which is amazing. So
Yeah,
next,
no, really nice. Oh,
Go ahead.
I really like that melody too. The when I'm with you, da da da, what else? That's really cool, and I like. And Richard, that I love a good inversion. So,
do you know?
I do. I love a good inversion. So that third chord is basically a B flat chord, but they're taking the middle tone of it and making it the bottom. So instead of it being like this, when I'm with you, there is no one else. Right.
So they're taking this note here and bringing it underneath.
No,
Correct.
so the D is on the bottom.
Oh, the third. I'm sorry. So the third
Yeah.
note. So this.
First inversion. Yeah.
Sorry. So that comes down here.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So this sound versus when they're together.
Yeah.
That gives like a broader.
Just gives it a little bit of a different tonality, and I don't know. It's just beautiful. And that melody, that sort of sweeping melody. What else? I feel like that's kind of throwback, which everybody knows. I love a good throwback.
Oh,
melody.
for sure. While you were doing that, I believe there was a crunchy coffee. I didn't read it completely. What was it?
Nestle's Crunch, aka Art. Since you guys like crunchy, here's a coffee. Here's a crunchy coffee.
Thank you for the crunchy coffee, Art. Greatly appreciated. All right, so this is My Universe, same show. So obviously you guys say in the chat too, so that there's likely Chris knew the scenario, but it was a surprise to everybody else, at least the first song, if not the second. Gotcha. It's still great though. All right, here we go. Is this going to be the full band? Looks like maybe? So he snuck up as security, that's how he got to the stage?
Brothers in BTS, who we love.
Yeah, do what you got to do.
Thank you for doing this song together, RM, if you're out there.
Oh my god, look at the size of that place.
I know. It's just nothing that shows.
And they said that we can't be together because we come from different sides. You are my universe, and I just want to put you first. You are my universe, and I will light up inside. My universe.
Even those little moments where they're just kind of like half hugging, running around, things like that. It's just
Yeah.
there's a
They're
sense
pals. I
of
love it.
freedom and vulnerability. We've never done that. How come we've never held hands when we were on stage?
I don't know.
Is their bromance stronger than ours? Tell me it's not.
Never. No. No.
This is a fun song. I love the. I mean, he's such a great hook in terms of like it's got like the bit of that anthem kind of thing. Da, da, da,
I mean, that's what Coldplay does.
Yeah, it's
for
just
sure.
so good.
You are my universe, and there's one to put you first.
Yeah, I mean,
Great hook.
yeah, great. Chords simple but cool. It's got the 4-6-5 progression. Up inside. Yeah, that beat's kind of got that little bit of throwback 80s.
A little bit of the 4 on the floor kind of thing you talk about. There's like this drive, just kind of like moving you through the whole thing.
It's got a little bit of "Don't you forget about me" with the drum beat. A little bit.
I can hear that too. Yeah.
That rolling beat. Yeah. I didn't run enough on stage. Our stations were never big enough to run on.
I'm crazy, I'm so we are made of each other, baby. You are my universe, and I just want to put you first. You are my universe, and
This has been such a fun concert.
my universe.
Okay. When we say go, you say hey. Like it. Go. Go. Go.
This is awesome.
Really cool.
All right, that was a lot of fun. I'm so glad you guys
do like
recommended
it.
this one.
So, did I hear Chris say that Jin was the one that sort of introduced them to BTS? Was that he was the sort of catalyst for that relationship? I thought I heard that, but I could be wrong.
I
I
don't know. You let us know.
I just want to put you first. You are my universe. Up inside.
I mean, great
All
pop
right.
hook. Great pop hook.
Absolutely. All right, so I'm setting up the first. We are now moving on to Echo. They sounded great too, by the way. I know we didn't comment much on the voice. We're gonna get a lot of Jin that we can focus on right now. But their timing, energy, and that last song wasn't a show off vocal piece. It was just the energy, and they, mixed into songs that might show off a little bit more. But
Yeah, a lot of times the really great just down the center pop songs that just are so universal and everybody can sing along with.
absolutely,
It's not really a showcase moment, but still awesome. Latte Lover bought us 7 coffees. What did she buy? What by 7?
7. What is?
What
Oh,
does
the
that
7
mean?
dimensions of singing. I
I
appreciate
think
that.
that's
latte.
it.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it was. That's why an army would buy that. Thank you
and
very
Latte's definitely Army. Yes, Latte says thank you. So thank you,
Welcome. Oh, we had one before that too. Was it Chris? I think.
Chris. Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Bought us coffee. Thanks so much for appreciating Gin in the morning. You're welcome.
Of course. All right, so this is the version that is on Dingo Music, Dingo Live, that won the poll here. So I'm going to put transparency on this one. We will have links in case for some reason you haven't already seen this. I imagine most of you here already have. But if you haven't, we will have a link to the original so you can see this more clearly, of course. But we just want to make sure we don't get in trouble.
Yes, I misread that. Thanks for the much appreciated Gin in the morning. That's from Chris.
This is with YENA. The name of the song is Don't Say You Love Me. It's first on the Echo EP.
I really thought I made up my mind. Hop in the car and put it in drive.
Started this one really breathy
I
too.
tried to leave like 100 times.
That's cool.
But something's stopping me every time. Faking a smile while we're breaking apart. I never, never, never meant to take it this far. Too late to save me, so don't even start. Never meant to hurt me, but you're making it hard. Don't tell me that you're gonna miss me.
Ooh.
Just tell me that you wanna kill me. Don't say that you love me, 'cause it hurts the most. You just gotta let me go.
So my apologies. Thank you, Brigitte, for saying this. So this is Don't Say You Love Me. Losers is a different song. So I think we're going to watch that later if it wins. So I apologize. I thought this was one. It's just they have a title written with two songs in one. So sorry for any misgivings there. What I love his start. This is the start of the album, right? I know we're watching a video here, but I love that he has texture immediately. He went breathy with vocal fry. So instead of it being, let me just back up that first line. Check this out. They start with the hook right away in the background, kind of foreshadowing, which is great.
Yeah, I like that sort of 80s sound again.
Yeah.
Neo 80s.
So it starts really breathy and then brings in fry.
I really thought I made up my mind. Hop in the car and put it in drive.
Here.
I tried to leave like
right.
Those moments break up the cadence of, 'cause if the whole song is sung like this, it starts to lose its vibelishness.
I was like, there's a good rhyme there. I think if we just had a couple more minutes.
I think I found it. But those little choices, those little micro choices just kind of break up the expectation and the monotony of it that keeps you engaged. It gives it a feeling of conversation as the melody's unraveling.
That breathy song really works with that instrumentation and that beat. That again, that 80s thing. It's got a little bit of I don't know. It's like a West Coast beachy vibe too. You know, I really like his voice in this a lot. And then by the time it gets to the chorus, you know, going to that head voice, which that we all know and love.
Comes
so
in with
much.
a great hook.
So good,
Yep.
yeah. And great chord progression. You know, I love the 1, 6, and then it goes to this. That's the cool chord for me. That's the second chord in the scale. Beautiful.
I like, and I'm guessing we're gonna hear that again coming after this chorus here.
Don't even start. Never meant to hurt me, but you're making it hard. Don't tell me that you're gonna miss me. Just tell me that you wanna kill me. Don't say that you love me, 'cause it hurts the most. You just gotta let me go. I really thought this was for the best. And never won last time that I checked. I got this pain stuck inside my chest, and it gets worse the further I get. Faking a smile while we're breaking apart.
Like how the pre-chorus breaks down a little bit. Strips back.
Too late to save me, so don't even start. Never meant to hurt me, but you're making it hard. Don't tell me that you're gonna miss me. Just tell me that you wanna kill me. Don't say that you love me, 'cause it hurts the most. You just gotta let me go.
The soundscapes are dreamy. I know you said
Yeah.
80s, but it's got like this cool. What a great opening track.
Yeah. Yeah. The new 80s thing, because the 80s, when that came out, it was such a, I mean, whether you love that era or not, it definitely was colorful. It's like coming from the 70s where everything was very organic, natural sounding. It's just like your typical guitar, bass, drums, maybe some synths, but more of like the old school synths, like a Moog synthesizer, right? And then
Sure.
when the 80s came, it's just this whole soundscape just like came onto the scene, and and in some cases made things a little cheesier, but also made things more colorful and more bright.
Right.
So, and I love that that's come back around, and it's really sort of been around, I would say, for the past 10 years, just because the sounds are so interesting and you can do so much with them. But yeah, they're I would say they're new versions of that old sound. Which
Yes.
is cool. Yeah.
Which I yes.
See, there was two different things that happened in the 80s. There was the stuff that you liked, which was like this super
No, I know.
metal,
I agree.
you
And then
know.
everything you're describing, I avoided
Yes.
completely. So for me, it's nice to hear for the first time.
Yeah, it was just, for me, I was so young because I'm younger than you, as we all know.
Yes, I have more life experience, I think, is how
Yes,
we're
you
going
have
to
more
phrase
life
that.
experience. Yeah, so all that stuff was just around, and I don't know that I necessarily liked it or appreciated it, but I've definitely appreciated it later because it's it's good sounds, and it definitely has a cool vibe.
Yeah.
Um,
And mixed in with the organic aspects of it, too, of course.
Yeah, it's just pop bliss, when you have those sounds.
Mm-hmm. So next up, this is Nothing Without Your Love. This is track 2, the studio version.
Same type of thing.
존재하는 이유들조차 몰랐었던 나를 완성한 널 만나고 깨달았지.
Got the string, staccatos.
Yep.
세상에 낯선 네가 다가왔을 때 그제야 날 찾은 듯해. I'm nothing without your love. I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about me.
Oh, this feels great.
이 긴 맘속에서 밝은 빛이 되어줘. I'm nothing without your love. You are my life. You are me. 빛나는 추억 속에서 영원토록 남아줘. I'm nothing without your love.
Nice.
Great.
So, this is just covered in great hooks right away. The soundscapes are there that you were just talking about too, but this is mixed more with an organic orchestral
Yeah,
sounds,
this has
which
the staccato strings. Definitely like a kind of a Coldplay homage a little bit with the
Yep.
with that 4 on the floor bass
Right.
kick drum. It was a wicked and wild. Yeah,
So,
it's a little bit of an homage there. But
speaking
different song.
of Coldplay, I know a couple of you mentioned this in the chat a little bit too, as far as like the studio version versus live. You always prefer the live. We generally prefer live too. There's something to be said about studio versions that can really capture the intention of the artist and the production team. There's different things. It's just two different experiences. That said, I've said this before, and I don't want to create any negative vibes, but it's a pop standard to auto-tune the crap out of the voices in so many different countries too. I mean, it's pop, we hear it in J-pop, we hear it in K-pop, things like that. We just heard Jin sing live with Chris Martin, and do you know who was off key? Chris. Chris was off key like 50 times in the first song, and Jin was right on with no autotune whatsoever. Jin can sing, so it's a stylistic. I can't not hear it. I again, I don't want to be negative with it. It's. I think it's just a genre thing. It's become part of the expectation that's there. It's just not my taste.
It's the same thing as like movies nowadays, where they still, the studios still think that we want a whole bunch of CGI stuff in it, when it's like, no, we want the strip, we want the old school.
I still like Jim
real.
Yeah, I like Muppets.
Yeah, right. I know. Yeah, like give me a puppet Yoda any day, But yeah, it's not bad. It's definitely, and sometimes it's a cool effect that can enhance whatever.
Totally.
But it's just become so standardized, and like now everybody, like both the artist and the industry people, they're afraid to like let go. It's like, because now it's become so expected. But
yeah, because the society's ears have been falsely tuned to a perfection of an instrument that's imperfect, right?
Yeah, because of the industry.
because of the I know.
Yeah, it's
I
just
know.
this never-ending cycle, and neither, both
Yeah,
sides are afraid to break away.
And no disrespect to Chris, obviously. I mean, I love his voicing like that, and I like that he's organic with it. I like that that's, he tracks in the studio that way too. But it's a me thing, and I get that people prefer like that right on thing. I like it a little bit loose, a little bit more organic. I think it would blend better with the strings.
Yeah.
So that's my honest, unfiltered, candid.
And we had our phase
thought.
when it first came out. We used the hell out of it. We loved it. We're like, this is amazing.
I sing it once and it's perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Then we as we've gotten older, I don't know. It is.
Well, and I'm not opposed to using it. Like, it's like, oh, that was a great take. This one was just a little sharp. Let's correct that. Whatever. It's a studio versions can be played millions of times potentially. I get it. It's not the live experience. I'm not actually opposed to the usage of the software. Just when it's used that much, it's just not my style.
Yeah. And here's the thing: it's not even. Sierra just said, yes, we were desensitized to actual real talent. It's not necessarily a talent thing. You can
exactly
have like people do that to. Well,
go on.
Let me think real quick. Let me think. I mean,
good Lord.
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. God damn it. Yes. Yeah, like it's amazing singers where it's just like, oh, okay, great performance. Now we're gonna put it on. Now we're gonna put the autotune on just because.
And a lot of times these artists they're not even a part of the conversation. It's just expected and it's done, and then they hear it for the first time with the fans sometimes. That happens a lot too, because there's so many other things happening in their space. So it's a comment on style, not a comment on Jin. I just want to be very clear about that.
Yeah.
This is very organic here. Love its tone on that belt. That's
I love that he was pushing that.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's like a plea in his tone, like a passion kind of thing that just came through. Which, by the way, those are things that you can't manufacture in the studio. So that goes
Right,
to show it's like,
exactly.
okay, here's a singer that is delivering with passion. Like there's no button for like make passionate.
Yeah.
It's just like you can't breathe those certain textures and colors, mixed into it. You can reverb, compression, things like that. So that stems from a great delivery, and then you get a song like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it's a cool one. Definitely uplifting.
The string line was crazy in the background there too. It's just a level of constant excitement I thought was just super cool. All right, we are back to the same link before, but further on. Now this is Loser featuring YENA, the Dingo Live music. I'll put the transparency back on. Sorry for the early.
I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me?
The name of the song. I forgot I just said the name of the song. I'm like, why are you singing that? What did someone say in the chat?
No, I don't think anybody thinks that.
I never cared for that song.
No, I'm probably gonna like this one way better.
Worldwide Handsome's in it, so you're already gonna like it.
There you go.
It's already better.
I like this. Yeah. The wood block.
That's 70s woodblock. Nice. Yeah. It's almost like a rock delivery there.
Beautiful, baby, you need me, you don't know. Love me, you miss me, you tell me. I'm beautiful, baby, you want me, don't let me go, let me go. 뭐라고 해봤자 시끄럽게 만들 뿐이야. 처음부터 먼저 좋단 게 누구지? I know that you know.
That's cool.
That was cool.
너의 기준 그게 바로 나야. It's so stupid love. 날 놓치기에 너무 아까워. Like a loser.
Oh, he's more on the right side. Okay.
You're a loser. 날 놓치면 loser. Stupid love.
So for those of you who don't know, I'm half deaf, and when she came in, they moved his vocal, so it swung to the right side. I'm like, no, where did he go? They buried him in the mix.
Oh yeah, you missed it completely.
So
Oh,
it's
you
like,
poor
wait,
guy.
what's happening? Like I hear a little bit. There's probably like a 20% in the mix, but he's like 80% on one side. So when they brought her in, I thought they just did a really bad job of mixing, but no, I just really bad job at processing sound. It's like, no, don't take Jin away. What are you doing?
Oh, it's not your fault. Cool song. I mean, great.
It's got attitude. Yeah. And then he's like his glottal stops, things like that. He's like using textures that are more rock orientated. That's keeping like this energy throughout the song. That's just it's not angsty, but it does have a little bit of like the rebellious flair mixed into the delivery.
It's funny because it's sort of rebellious. It's got a little punky vibe, but it's also sort of bubblegummy too, kind of like keeping in that 80s theme that we got going on so far. Kind of like a go-go-y, like I don't even know how to describe it, but I like that beat too. It's just kind of like this cool forward momentum, and then the wood block. It's wood block, not cowbell, right? It's hard.
It's wood block. Yeah.
Okay, because in the 70s that would have been cowbell.
That would have been pure cowbell.
That would have been Will
sure.
Ferrell all day, just slamming that home.
This is true. This is true. All right, back it up a little bit. Here we go.
기준 그게 바로 나야. It's so stupid love. 아까워 like a loser You're a loser 날 놓치면 loser Stupid love 결국 날
I love
놓치면
that.
후회할걸 Loser You're a loser What a loser 날 놓치면 loser Now a loser You're a loser What a loser That's my loser Oh baby that's stupid love 이봐 한 번만 눈 감아줄게 It's stupid love 서로 놓치기엔 너무 아까워 Like a loser You a loser
She's got a great hot voice.
Stupid love 우리 후회할 짓 하지 말자 You miss me, you tell me I'm beautiful, baby. You need me, I don't wanna let you go.
Nice.
That's cool. I always love the minor major switch up too. So da da da, going to that because everything else in the song is suggesting a minor, more of a minor feel. Da da da. Right? So the riff is no. Da, da, da. So that's based in F minor. So I love when they change that up and take it from there to. So da da da. It's always cool. Great tune.
Yeah, it was fun. It was edgy, but like I said, in like, well, I like the word you used. You used bubblegum. It didn't come across in a derogatory way, like it was just stock.
Bubblegum
It just
can be great.
yeah. So it was just well crafted.
Poppy and fun, you know. And,
Yes.
But the instrumentation, you know, like gave it a little bit of an edge with the, you know, that distorted guitar,
Mhm.
and again that beat is sort of like. It's got a little bit of an angstiness to it, but yeah, super fun and light and upbeat.
And she did great. I really liked her timing. Actually, she just has again part of that attack. There's a the way she led into the parts. Her phrasing just had I gave it that element of lift and energy throughout the whole thing. They sounded great together.
Yeah, they sound awesome. Great. So I like Beck's Loser as well. So I like two losers. I like this one as well. They're great.
I like this one.
I like them both.
By the way, this should not be compared on any level.
No, they're so different.
In style, in vibe, in skill set, in song construction. They're completely different animals. Anyway.
Francesca, I haven't heard the word bubblegum in forever. Well, that's what I'm here for, to bring up all the old antiquated sayings that were cool
hip words
50 years ago. And
oh, I forgot. But Agate hooked me up with some setting up some of the songs. These were posted by Jin on, did you say, what was it? Like Apple Music or something like that? I'll read them moving forward. Sorry. So Rope It is my first time trying out the country rock genre. Where are we going? The lyrics are bold and witty with the message that regrets won't help you reach your goals. All right. Let's check it out. I know. It's interesting with this group of 7 because we've said this a million times over. All 7 of them have a complete independent career from the group that is successful, not just because of the group, because of their songwriting persona, just their singing
they got their
stage,
individual identities. Yeah,
exactly. So they have that, and then but as a group, they do all these different genres. They're not just completely stock, and then individually they also do that, explore different directions, which is they just cover the full gamut.
I love it. That's what I would hope to be. If I was an artist, current artist, I would just want to just do it all. I wouldn't want to be limited.
I would argue you are an artist. You're a fantastic artist.
Well,
Y'all should check out his album Radiate. The link is also in the description.
Ooh, nice plug. Yes. No, I was at one point, but yes, if I was a current artist. Actually, my album is pretty varied too because I could never. I don't know if it was a choice, but I could never.
You couldn't stick with one thing. No.
Yeah, it's like, well, I've already written that rock song, so I'm gonna do like some ambient thing, or I'm gonna
I
do
love
like
it.
more of a hokey, whatever.
I love it. All right, here we go. All right.
두 발로 뛰어넘어간 순간
All right.
그 위로 높게 춤췄어 난 목표는 몸이 많다 쉽게 생각하는 거야 Alright 포기를 하는 건 사는 법 기본이야 선택을 하는 건 마음속 기본이다 내 안에 흔들림은 dancing in the light When they go low, we go high. Don't need no mess, we just ride.
Wait. That's not true, is it? First of all,
The
you're not
horse
supposed
is
to.
gin.
You're not supposed to be using all caps, so shame on you. However, thank you for grabbing my attention. This is very mixed messages.
So
Is the beginning like his voice? No. No.
no
No.
way.
Hold on.
Really?
No, you're saying Jin made the horse sound and mixed it. Really?
No kidding. That's a
That's
a great
wild.
horse
All
sound.
right,
That's
let
a
me hear
good
it
tell.
again. No.
Wow.
I mean, that's fantastic. All right, moving on to the song.
선택을 하는 건 마음속 기본이다 내 안에 흔들림은
Okay, double layers with the horse. That I can buy.
Okay.
When they go low, we go high. Don't need no mess, we just ride. 느낌 좋으니까 느낌 그대로 가. Let's bring the last around. Rope it, rope it, rope it. 내가 왔어. Rope it, rope it. 힘껏 던져. Rope it, rope it. 힘껏 던져. 인생의 두 갈래 길 중에 내딛고 흔들리는 때 미련 따윈 딱히 후회 따윈 딱히 돈 안 돼. When they go low, we go high. Don't need no mess, we just ride. 느낌 좋으니까 느낌 그대로 가. Let's bring the last around. 1, 2, 3, 4 잠깐
It's cool.
5, 6, 7, 8 소리를 높여줘. Here we go. When they go low, we go high. Don't need no mess, we just ride. 느낌 좋으니까 느낌 그대로 가. Let's bring the last around. 내가 왔어. 힘껏 던져. 힘껏
Okay, that's pretty cool. I know
That's
it's
really
hard to, like I couldn't with this song playing, like I don't listen to country.
I was gonna say, where does country land?
I don't listen to
between
happy
reggae?
music in general, but I'm sitting here like
Yes.
this is great. Like how do you
Again,
not, right?
It's got that minor major thing too.
Yeah, it's just got
Yeah, that's cool.
fun vibes throughout the whole thing. And I like too that obviously he's got great hooks about the whole thing, but he's delivering in that Was he up to the C? Definitely that B4 range where there's like just a great push and energy going on there, but it didn't sound stressed. It just sounded fun, just like grabbing you.
Yeah. Somebody said,
I was gonna say.
for the Joy, this didn't sound like country at all to Joy. I would say it definitely has some country. I can see it's not like your typical,
but
country. It's
I
got
like.
a different flavor. I thought.
I agree. I like that it wasn't full on country, but I like that he didn't do that because then it would feel inauthentic too, right? That there's kind of he doesn't have that background, so you can only go so far and like sell it, like you're like really serve the energy of the song. I feel because if it was just a straight up Garth Brooks piece, like I'm sure it'd sound fine, but it wouldn't have the authenticity. You know what I mean? Like delivered in with it. So I thought that was a cool vibe going on there.
Straight up Garth Brooks piece.
It's the only country artist I can think of.
That's fun. I mean, obviously, it's the instrumentation lends itself to country with the with the harmonica and just I don't know. It's got that that chord progression. I mean, it's a rock song, but his voice on top of that creates something new and different.
I agree with Sierra too. It definitely had like that bluesy kind of thing mixed in with it. It was cool.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is With the Clouds. Just like its title, With the Clouds is a lyrical fairy tale-like song. The more you listen, the more its unique charm comes through. I hope you'll enjoy soaking in that atmosphere.
Yes.
Right, so we have.
By the way, the walrus was Paul and the horse was Jin. Do you know that reference? Walrus was Paul. There's a Beatles song.
That's a Beatles reference. It has to be.
Yes. So it's the song "Glass Onion." Yep.
I believe we had some coffees come in before I hit play. If you would be so kind.
Mm-hmm. Winnie the Pooh Bear. Oh, tut.
Hello,
Piglet. Winnie the Pooh Bear bought us 3 coffees. Thanks for your reaction to Jin's album. You are very welcome.
Thank you.
And Francesca bought 3 coffees. She said, "This is such a treat, guys. Even if we have to watch you admire each other." Yeah. You have to watch whatever we give you, people.
That's right.
Yeah. Actually, you don't have to watch. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate
very
it.
True. Very true. All right, so this was just days ago, at least when this was posted, May 17th. Is this when this performance was? I mean, the album was just released. It would make sense if this was right along times with that. But you have the transparency on. Again, links will be in the description below after the live stream.
Oh, Casey Kasem's son is named Jude. Casey Kasem.
Oh, I haven't heard that name in decades. It's Casey Kasem.
Don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better.
I love that song.
Oh, beautiful.
It is playing.
So.
구름은 오늘도 내 전부를 담아 끝없이 이어지는 하늘 여행에 서감진 노을별이 빛나는 이 밤 작은 두근거림 점점 더 커져가 고독의 끝자락에 홀로 서 있는 어디로 가야 할지 모르는 내게 차갑게 얼어붙은 침묵 속에서 내 따스한 속삭임 이미 한 걸음 속에 남겨진 흔적 위에 내가 남긴 것일까 너의 빗방울일까 잔잔한 하늘 속을 떠도는 우리 둘이 언젠간 밝은 날을 함께 꿈꾸기로 해 영원히
That's cool.
Oh. I was noticing the drummer.
stuff. Yeah.
Exactly. Going into this chorus, it went on a whole journey. Let me back it up. The drummer's great. So he's doing like these ghost notes and these just cool drags. It's just kind of creating like a vibey feel. And then it was two things that changed. I mean, there was a modulation, right? Or was there?
Yep. There was.
And then
yeah.
I was listening to the drums more, but what his choices were really interesting. But the way it supported Jin's line, the melody, like there's just a whole swirl of activity. Let's hear it again. All right, so halftime here. 2, 3. Double time. I mean, what a transition. How are they going to come back? Are they?
Now it's like a Latin beat. Dude, this is crazy. Like to be able to, to be able to switch grooves like that completely, I feel like is really tough because they're so different. They're so vastly different. This isn't. I haven't heard a song like this.
No,
this is kind of cool.
It's just the way it's unfolding is very unpredictable.
Yeah, like the first time they break into the chorus, it's almost got the "It's the end of the world as we know" that like beat.
Okay, I can hear that. Yeah,
that double time thing, and then it totally changes keys. Almost changes. It's almost like a completely different.
I thought they were going into another song for a second.
and then it kicks into this Latin beat.
Yeah, I backed it up again a little bit. This is a lot to absorb.
Straightforward, you know.
Yeah. It's well done. That makes sense to me. It's this song.
This is the medley. Oh, okay, that's your
I feel like I'm watching I'm Just Ken again. Back for our very first reaction.
Yeah.
Like, where are we now? This is just bridge 3? What's happening?
Yeah,
But-
I'm
but
telling
they're
you, it's
connecting
so
it.
hard. Yeah, no, it's so hard to do that because your body just gets in this sort of rhythmic cycle, and it's tough to break out of that and just completely change gears. This is
Yes.
somebody said prog rock too. It's different than prog rock, but it's similar in the sense that it just changes like completely. It's always changing, and
Right.
but usually even prog rock is more. It's there's more of like a thread between the parts.
Prog tends to be more intricate individual parts simultaneously playing, maybe with different bridges, etc. But I agree, this is like style shifts.
It's like
Which is-
total shift. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Kira, I'm going to back it up even more. I'm still
It's
trying
so
to wrap
sudden.
my head around this. You're not wrong.
I love how they don't shy away from the guitars too.
Yes. Thank you, Joy. Well delivered, too.
I'm telling you, that would be so hard for me as an instrument. Da 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 da. Oh, I just did it now, but I'm sorry.
This is so hard. Even I. Oh wait.
I doubted myself for 1 second. I'm sorry. That was foolish of me to doubt myself. No, that's really good. Da 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 da. I love that part too. Da 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 da.
That feels like a McCartney move.
Yeah, that's very McCartney. That's kind
Yeah.
of Beatles. It was us. Da 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 da.
Billy Joel too. That kind of movement, and in delivering that, I imagine singing with that shift is difficult. I mean, he did great throughout the whole thing. I mean, we're talking about the style changes, what the drummer's doing, and all these other elements taking place, but he rooted the song together. So he had to be a rock in terms of his stylistic delivery with everything else swirling around it.
Francesca.
What's she playing?
Johnny, I'm so good I can even do things I can't do. So I'm so humble.
That's like those Chuck Norris quotes.
Oh yeah, yes, exactly.
When I do a push up, I don't go up. I push the world down.
Right. Even Chuck Norris's beard has its own beard.
Oh, that's great.
Chuck Norris.
All right.
Wow, that was very interesting. I mean,
that was a wild ride.
Still somehow pop. It's definitely still in that pop lane, but different than any pop that I've heard. I'm all for it.
That was fun. The whole album has a fun vibe. You know, you think of RM's album, that EP that
was
we reacted to.
Pretty heavy. Yeah,
it was like heavy, but also just the style. You know, obviously being more the hip hop, you know, rapping bass. But you would never imagine these two artists being seamlessly working together as part of an even bigger group. And that's why BTS is so unique and standing the test of time, if you will, because a lot of it has to do with their personalities and you know, setting egos aside and all that stuff, which shows to the maturity of the individuals to work together the way they do. But it's just crazy how diverse they all are.
It's really cool
awesome.
That they can stretch out when they're doing their solo stuff, but they come together cohesively, but also stretch out within that context as well. So, they're special.
All right. Next up, this is called Background. This one's a ballad pop song that highlights emotional and lyrical depth. My vocals take on a deeper, more mature tone in this song, blending with the full emotional textures of the band's sound. Let's go.
아직 난 거기 살아 너의 세상이 다 나였던 계절에 나 홀로 되는 말 다시 돌아간다면 무슨 말을
Glad to hear now.
널 불러도 다시 메아리처럼 울려 날 헤쳐 기다림도 내겐 사랑이라고 했어 별 하나 없는 이 까만 밤 불꺼질 무대 위로 늦은 천상처럼 남아 아직 헤매고 있어 Maybe in another place another time 되돌릴 수
line.
Here in the background.
That's cool.
Let me pause this. Going into a bit of a breakdown. Yes, maybe my statement of the whole album as being very fun and exciting was a little premature. My bad.
I would say this is fun, but it's not necessarily. It's dark
not.
either. It's uplifting. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but coming out of what we just heard, it's definitely it's just a stark mood change. And I do like his voice here. I think
Yeah.
with this tempo, it allows him to not just bring in a couple little riffs here and there, just kind of showing off some of those skill sets, but I like the plea in his voice, especially with the cadence of, like I said earlier, with his vibrato. He doesn't have a live version of this one yet. I would love to hear a live version of this song. It doesn't look like there's a link for that here.
Yeah.
I'm guessing
Silver
there will be
Voice
soon.
really works in a nice ballad, I find.
He
Yeah.
really does. I agreed. I imagine him with this live would just be like really pull at the heartstrings. It'd be even more organic in just his textures, things like that. So it doesn't get like too digitally enhanced, but well crafted all the way through. I love the melody. I love that the second chorus, I guess post chorus that we just heard, it was going into a bridge.
Yeah. Speaking of his range too. I mean, that's, he said a B flat 4, which is definitely on the higher end for a male voice. And normally, like we were talking about before, you're expecting him to kind of go to that head voice thing because it sounds so good, that head voice mix. But that was full chest, so he's got that capability to hit those notes full voice, which is awesome. Yeah, can I hear that post section? Because I really like that a lot.
Heck
It's like
yeah. Main chorus, yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Of course.
Great line.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And they
Yeah,
layer
that's-
to they got these cool layers on top of it, these choral pieces almost like padded out mixed with it, just really interesting. Sorry, I cut you off. Go on.
Oh no, I love how the that it kind of comes in that 2 chord. Da 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 da. That's just a nice change up harmonically. Da 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 da.
By the
Like,
way, just out of reference, for those of you who maybe don't know the term, the 2 chord. So
Okay.
that's relative to the key we're in, correct?
Yeah, so this song is in it's in D flat major.
Okay. So here's D flat major.
And actually this might not be the best key for people. Let's do C. So the key of C. Okay. Do a C major chord.
Really, he's making sure I don't screw this up. So, side note, it has nothing to
Don't
do with
Richard
you. He's
I don't
dumbing
wanna
it
hurt
down
Richard's feelings.
for me.
Okay.
Okay, so let's
key-
say it's in C.
Key of- yeah, the key of C is easy just because it's just straight down the line, those white
Right.
keys.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically within that scale you can just do triads. A triad is a 3-note.
So this would be
Yeah.
the 1, the root
So that's a chord. Yep. So basically you just keep that shape going all the way up the scale.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's edgy towards the end, and then
Yep.
resolve to the octave.
Yeah, and within that you have major chords, minor chords, and then you got one diminished chord. So as you go up, so it's C
Major.
major, D minor,
Minor.
E minor, F major, G major, A minor,
And then B diminished.
B diminished, and then Yeah, and then back to C.
Right.
So right there. So for those of you who are just seeing this for the first time, you could use those building blocks and create a song. So basically, you can create a chord progression for a song. It'd be very in the box, as they say.
To be clear, Latte, I'm thinking of this as, instead of thinking of it as, because I like D minor, this is C major. So the way I have to think of this is the relative minor, D minor, was actually F major. So I think of C as D minor's relative major down 5 steps, and then I'm happy. But go on.
So basically, you can a lot of songs have been written within the confines of that. A lot of songs you can go outside those boundaries, but
Right.
basically using those
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even just those first 5 are like.
I mean, and 6 too, because there's a lot of
A minor. Yeah.
I mean, you can create a lot of songs just off that. I mean, Let It Be you can go just a small town girl living in a lonely. And then, so when I refer to them in terms of numbers, that's sort of they do that a lot in general, but like a lot like the Nashville number system. So that basically they refer to them as numbers, so they can change keys whenever they want to. So
it's a lot easier, just communication wise.
Yeah, and they all they have a certain sound to them.
So circling back to this song, if we can just kind of connect it, just so we don't go too far off. You said coming in on the 2.
So da 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 da. Yeah, so that's not as common. Usually, when a chorus hits, you're either going to be on that 1 chord
here, like this, like landing.
Yeah, that's very home base. It sounds like you're landing. Or another common one is to go to the 4 chord.
That would be the F.
So that's what he's doing. Da 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 da. So that's starting on the 4 chord. There's a very the 4 chord kind of gives it like an uplifting sound.
Yeah, it's
yeah, and there's other ones you can land on too, but those are 2 of the main ones.
It feels like home when you do that. So it's like, and like I've landed into the chorus, or I'm building up from a verse. But...
And you can also go to the minor. So the 6th chord, which is the A minor, which is related to the C chord. They're called relative major and minor, so they kind of share the same properties. Obviously, when you go minor, it has more of a
C major,
a little bit more of a darker tonality to it. So that's another option. So when you go to a chord like the 2 chord, it's just a little uncommon. It kind of, like perks the ear up a little bit, but it's still within, the nice.
It gives a feeling of suspense a little bit.
Yeah.
If I had to describe it, right? Just a little bit of like, well, we have to go somewhere because it doesn't feel resolved. So to start with suspense is a cool way to take on.
And I'm sure some people are thinking like, who cares? But I will say it's for non-musicians, stuff like that, even though you might not consciously know or care, it's little things like that kind of make it interesting. It just takes it out of the predictability. So it's like you like it whether you know it or not.
If you're wondering why the chord made you feel a certain way, that's why.
That's right.
All right, so I backed it up again. I love this arpeggiated melody here. That was not the actual melody. My bad. And then going into a breakdown we have yet to hear because we've been talking for the last 10 minutes. Here we go. Oh, cool. like how they decayed that too. Nice.
Yeah, I like that melody a lot.
Awesome. 227. Thank you,
Sweet.
guys. Thank you. That was great. Great song all the way through. Slightly more formulaic than the previous song. that
Which
I'm gonna have
everything
to
is.
I have to go back and reabsorb that song. But great line, great hook throughout the whole thing. Very, very cool. All right, we have one more. Another live one. Johnny, I believe a couple coffees came in. Pretty sure I saw one from Art.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Latte Lover first with 7 more. Thank you, Latte.
Thank you.
Thank you. And she says, I love it when you guys do whole album reactions. Thank you again. Thank you.
Thank you for everyone for being here. We got almost 700 people in the chat. Thank you everybody for being here and hanging out. This is great.
And then Chuck Norris, aka Art, coffee. When Johnny merely looks at a major chord, it automatically becomes diminished.
That's fantastic.
That's true. You ever watch Walker, Texas Ranger?
I feel like I've seen an episode. I know what it is. Maybe I saw one or two at some
My
point.
dad was all into that like a couple years ago. It's so cheesy, but it's oddly entertaining though.
Oh, that's great. We have to have a conversation about Severance.
Have you watched it?
Up. I watched everything.
Oh.
In roughly a 24-hour span. Because that's what I do. We have to talk.
It's beautiful.
Really interesting. If you didn't tell me to watch it, I don't think I probably would have gotten through the first 30 minutes and maybe bailed.
It took Christy a couple episodes to get in.
Me too.
Into it.
Me too.
It's a slow burn to start, but man, when it gets going, it's
fascinating.
So good. It's so
fascinating.
Good.
Anyway,
yeah.
Back to Worldwide Handsome 1. Part 2 is
the original.
The original.
No, I was born first, and I don't even think I should be considered in that regard. Anyway,
that is not true. You're a beautiful man. All right, this is the setup here. The notes are: I worked on this song with the thought that instead of worrying too much about the future, maybe we should focus on who we are today. A version of ourselves that won't come again. Interesting. I hope you savor, very different meaning, the happiness of today and spend each day meaningfully with the people you love. Awesome. Great message. Let's do it. Ooh, transparency, just in case. Nice.
오늘의 하루살이 One day I could fly 쓸데없는 생각 두려워하지는 마난 내일의 나에게 맡겨놓고 가 걱정할 데 없는
I just want to connect what we were just talking about because this is a very common chord progression. I don't know what it is, but I recognize it. So, what are the numbers there?
Let me hear. Give me a second so I can remember all of it. What happened? But it's kind of like a da 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 da.
Yeah. So this is the challenge: is when you take a chord progression that's been done a million times because you have to in the construct of 8 notes, right, or 7, arguably. Well, 11.
Right. Not
I mean,
counting the
depends on how you break
like
it down.
this.
Anyway, point is that to make it recognizably your own, it's more than just the chords. It's combined with the melody and then the lyric, things like that. So I'll play it from the beginning again. I just found it interesting that he's instantly took something that I'm not implying stealing anything. This is just what we do as songwriters. You take chords that work well together, and then you have to find a way to tell your own story to make it great.
Actually, give me a second. Maybe let me guess here. I want to see how close I am. I want to listen again, but. Da, 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 da.
Ooh, I don't know about that one. Is there an option for the fourth one? Oh, maybe it is.
Something like that, right?
Yeah, and then when he went to the pre-chorus, it went into a minor key, so that might have been the sixth.
Yeah, the pre-chorus went.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, here we go. Because everybody wanted a music theory lesson today. Thanks for tuning in.
햇살 비춘 아침 그슬린 어제의 날 오늘의 하루살이 One day
Yep.
I could fly 쓸데없는 생각 두려워하지는 마난 내일의 나에게 맡겨놓고 가 걱정할 데 없네 지금을 살아가 어깨 펴고 날아올라 더 낮아
Great lift.
하늘 위로 나를 믿고 I fly 맘이 크는 곳에 I fly 너를 던져 단 한 곳뿐인 이 순간 내 마음을 열어
Thank you, guys.
날개 내펴 별빛 아래 빛을
Cool.
비춰
So you guys are enjoying the music theory stuff. I love that because I'm actually learning too. If it's not terribly obvious, Johnny knows slightly more in this realm than I do. So I get to hopefully I'm a bit of a bridge between his knowledge and maybe what some of you know, or if you're brand new to music, maybe I can help in that sense. But
And likewise with the vocal stuff, and of course our friend Buddy, the anatomical naked guy.
he's not here today. He's having a
Richard.
skin implant.
Yeah,
No, so
it's always interesting for Richard to go off, on his nerd like tangents with that, and come up with words that I feel like he's just making up on the spot, but they actually exist. Very
you do like
scientific.
thoracic cavity.
Thoracic cavity is so sexy. So,
So talk me through the chords here.
yeah, so it is in D flat again, which I feel like he likes that key.
Works well with his voice.
Yeah, so this is it's a progression that is using a lot of what do you call them? I can't even think of the word. Inversions. God, this late in the
Wow.
show, I just go,
We just set you up as the guru. And you dropped the ball instantly.
That's true. So the bass line, it's very typical. It's descending. Down, 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 down. Kind of like our house is a very, 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 fine house.
Yes.
Da, 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 da. Used to, like a lot of Beatles songs have that too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so the bass is going down. So it's going down like one by one, like a step, but the chords are not doing that. So there's the one chord, and the second chord is actually the 5 chord, but it's inverted. Then and then you got the 6th chord, and that's the root chord. Okay, and then you're back to your 1 chord with it's a second inversion, so the 5th of the chord is in the bass. Then you got your 4, which is root. This is the 3rd of the chord, which is got the 3rd is the root, and then you got your 2nd. Okay, so seemingly complicated in what I just described, but really,
Is this how you feel when I start talking about muscles?
probably. So, but the simplicity of it is every single one of those chords is in that scale, like we were doing before.
Right.
It's not the key of C, but it's still within. It's in the key of D flat major, but every chord is within that major scale. So again, it's you could just use your ear even if you're not necessarily a musician, and you can write your own song. It's really not that hard to write a song, you know.
And what he's doing with the melody on top is really the phrasing and the note choices kind of connects those chords in a way that is unique compared to maybe another song that uses the exact same chord progression.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, so we are into the second verse here. Let's see how it
However,
unfolds.
that pre-chorus is more complicated, so you do need some training to do that. So don't get too ahead of yourselves, people out there. That's
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
and then the chorus is cool too. It's got that.
Now, did that go to the fourth? Did that land on the four chord?
For the pre-chorus?
The chorus, because that was a major key.
I don't remember. Yeah,
We're gonna hear it again.
Let me hear it again.
Yeah, we're going into it again.
깊이 불꽃을 피워 What a life 내 맘 가득 타올라
He goes. I like that he goes low in this melody too.
Chord.
가고 날아올라 저 하늘 저 위로 나를 믿고 I fly 맘이 끄는 곳에 I fly
That's interesting.
나를 던져 한 번뿐인 이 순간 내 마음을
The chug too.
오늘의 날 날개를 펴 하고 싶은 건 다 하는 거야 가장 살고 싶은 하루를 살아 지금 이 순간을 기억해 떠나자 하늘 저 위로 나를 믿고 I fly 맘이 끄는 곳에 I fly 나를 던져 한 번뿐인 이 순간 내 마음을 열어 오늘의 날 날개를 펴 Let me fly away Let me fly away Let me fly away with you nobody else What do you say What do you say Let me fly away Let me fly away Let me fly away with you nobody else What do you say What do you say 하나뿐인 오늘 나에게
Yes.
Yeah. So
He definitely
one
went
last,
outside of the box there. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, one last theory thing because I have just because I have
Please,
to today. It's
please.
the theme of the song. So yeah, when he hits that chorus, he does hit the one chord, but when he hits the second chord,
Right.
So that that chord is the 3 chord, but instead of being a minor chord, which it would be normally, you're making that major.
It went major. So
So it's got just a little bit of that lift, and that goes really well into the minor 6 chord, which is still in the key. Da 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 da. And then this next part is where it gets really interesting. So it goes to the minor 2nd chord, which is still in the key, but does this chromatic.
love that. Probably my favorite part musically.
Yeah, I mean that is a really cool chorus. So non-musicians, if you tried hard enough, you could definitely write that chord progression for the verse, but the other stuff, go to a class or two and you'll have it.
Yeah. Or just buy a Cyber G. You could do that too.
Cyber G, there you go.
Yes. You have the guitar. Oh, Aurora's got it in her room right now. That has just a 1, 2, 3, 4. You just play, single fret it. It's one of our sponsors. But I like that as the song progresses, they did things musically, bringing the way they brought in the electric guitar. They did soundscapes that I think kept the song evolving in a way which was cool. He had obviously overdubbed, so it was Jin singing with Jin, which just makes Jin better, right? Because
2 gins is better than 1 gin. for
exactly.
Sure.
I mean that's the argument, right? So you've got the layers on top, but then his live delivery with it. It's just his interaction with himself. I thought was cleverly done, because he could have had a backup vocalist or something like that. But I kind of like the way that was. He used himself in those moments. It just kept it probably, if you will, echoes what we hear in the album. The name of the album is Echo.
That's really good. That's very good.
It wasn't.
Um,
But I appreciate you.
You know
playing
what
along.
was good was that. That's a great, I guess, an EP, right, or extended.
7? Yeah, I mean,
Long
7
reading.
songs. That's borderline album for sure.
Awesome. No, and cohesive yet diverse at the same time.
Intelligent, for sure.
And just it's got a good, just overall good uplifting feeling to it, which I enjoy. I
Yes.
enjoy, and he sounds great.
Well, my friends, Army, thank you for hanging out with us today. We greatly appreciate your coffees and the likes. Please, please, please hit the like many times over. It only works once, but it'll feel good doing it. And that'll help this video get watched or seen by more people. Leave a comment afterwards to let us know what to check out next in the BTS universe. Thank you to all of our Thronely members over here. And thank you to our music theory expert right there.
Oh, thank you. My pleasure. Anytime. I'm here. I'm here every day.
Bye, guys. Have an awesome day.
Every day.
He's actually trapped in the basement.
Yes. They won't let me leave.